Magic is happening! Yay!
It is Thursday, it is 2 o'clock in Annapolis.
And it's 7 o'clock in England.
And boy, did we have fun yesterday with that crazy Wednesday, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
And what about all those special effects?
Of course.
And when you hit that wall, I was really worried about your hand. Let me see it again. Is it all right?
It's fine.
Yeah, how did you do all those special effects?
I don't know.
You don't know, you liked it, didn't you?
Yes.
Cool. Now, before we show you the trick for today, we have another star of the week, don't we?
Yes.
So, today's star of the week is Milo. He is 7 years old. He is from Maidenhead in England, near London, to the west of London. And funnily enough, I grew up in Maidenhead. Yeah. And it's a wonderful, wonderful town. But Milo, sincere congratulations. You are our star of the week. Let's have a look at this footage, shall we?
Oh, hey, easy boy, easy boy. Whoa, don't go on the nose.
Milo, that was truly excellent, wasn't it, Lalu?
Yes, it was.
You know, his attention to detail was fantastic. His mime, his commitment of his body to the action was brilliant. But you know what I liked the most?
What?
His sense of humour. He was really, really funny. The way that the towel took over his body and he couldn't control it, and then he ended up running around the corner. That was fantastic. Milo, congratulations from us here in Annapolis. You are our star of the week. Now, for today's trick. Are you ready for this?
Yes!
This is super cool because it will open up a million possibilities to you. What you're about to see today is just one example of what you can do, but then I want you to use your imagination and to take this further. We are going to shuffle these cards. We're going to mix. And Lara, please, will you cut about half the cards onto the table for me? That is marvellous. Perfect. Excellent. And we're going to deal 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, it was a shuffle deck and Lara cut randomly. Check this out. Number 1. Number 3. All 4 aces. How did you do that?
I don't know.
You don't know. That was your English accent then, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yes, it was. Imagine, boys and girls, the possibilities that you can use once you learn how this is done. This is absolutely fantastic. A genuinely shuffled deck of cards is cut randomly and somehow cut to the 4 aces. Let me show you how it's done. What you need to do, you need to turn over some cards. And what I mean by this is about 7 cards. You want your 4 aces, and then on the face of this, you're going to put 3 random cards. You're then going to place these upside down on the bottom of the deck. Here's what you do. With the cards on the bottom of the deck all ready to go, these must be kept hidden at all times. So, the way that you shuffle as per normal, and then you place the last packet of cards back on the bottom. So you don't want to shuffle too far, because if you shuffle too far, you will reveal one of the face cards. So you shuffle, and then you place them back on the bottom. Very simple. I now get Lara to cut the cards. She does so perfectly. While she is doing that, a couple of things are happening. First of all, another golden rule of magic is that we cannot help but follow a moving object. In other words, if I do this, everybody looks. We can't help it. It's years and years of evolution that have trained our minds and our bodies to follow a moving object. It's probably from the days of the cavemen where we had to save ourselves from all the beasties. Okay? So, this is what's happening. Lara cuts the cards and everybody is looking at that, because that is where the movement is. The hand dies. And all I do is, whilst you're looking there, I secretly turn over the packet. But it's very natural. It's just down by my side as I perhaps move the packet gently, and it's done. There's no real skill to this. It's just turning it over. Okay? And you can use your leg to help you, but bear in mind, when you do it, keep it out of view. Okay? So, adjust the packet, come back, and we are now good to go. We're golden, because this will be an ace, this will be an ace, this will be an ace, and so will this one. Yeah? The rest is just acting. So let's recap. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Place the last packet on the bottom. Never ever flashing that bottom card. Lara, please cut a portion of cards onto the table for me. Perfect. Good. We'll just move them slightly forward. That's when it was done. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now I place these back on top and we get rid of them. You now build suspense. And Lara, will you reveal the cards for me?
Ace of diamonds.
Ace of diamonds.
Ace of heart.
Yeah.
Ace of
Spades.
And ace of clubs.
Ace of clubs. Meaning that from a randomly shuffled deck, your volunteer has apparently cut to the 4 aces. Now this system is incredible. And I want you boys and girls to go away, and here's your homework. I want you to come up with your own trick using this method. For example, it could be used as a force. So I will force the 6 of spades. Will you cut the cards for me? Perfect. Lovely. And we'll just place them over there. Marvellous. Let's look at the card you cut to and show the camera the 6 of spades. Yeah? So I want you at home, you looking at me through the TV screen, to think of your own tricks and to come up with your own method and your own idea. Remember, the magic is only limited by your imagination. So have fun, go crazy with it, and be creative. Hasn't that been fun today?
Of course it is.
And this is one of my favourite basic card systems, because you can use it for so many things. So tomorrow we have a real special event going on. A lot of people have asked me, can I teach them the one-handed shuffle? That, ladies and gentlemen, is what we will be doing tomorrow. I will be giving you a guide, a real deep dive into how you do a one-handed shuffle from our studio downstairs. And this is really something special, okay? We're going to give you all the details on how to do that, because it was the one thing that I couldn't do, Lara, when I saw this magician on the television in England and he did this. It was the one thing I couldn't do, and I knew I had to master that technique.
And it's the hardest shuffle.
It is the hardest shuffle in the world, but with the instruction that we're going to give you and your mums and dads, with a lot of practice and effort, you too will be able to do the one-handed shuffle.
Practice makes perfect, and practice makes permanent.
And permanent perfect practice equals
Permanent.
permanently perfect. Yay! So boys and girls, thank you so much for tuning in. We will see you tomorrow. Don't forget to subscribe below and to hit the like button. We'll see you tomorrow. But it's bye from me.
Bye.